good job. It was a good job. Yes, it was. I think so. We should go for a walk now. We should do a walk, don't you think? So this, she literally just felt more comfortable around me just now. So whenever you look at me and you're like, that guy's really silly. Why is he sitting on the floor at the end of a training session or in the middle of a training session and letting the dog come up on him like that? That's against the training rules. But it makes them feel comfortable around me. So this is a way for me to reward her and allow her to know that she can feel comfortable around me. That little stretch there, that was a good sign. Little shakes is a good sign. So I give them opportunities to feel comfortable around me as well. So again, it's all about balance, right? Know the dog in front of you though, of course, right? I'm not gonna sit down like this to a dog who might put me in danger, right? Good girl, good girl. See, if I move away, break. Good girl. This is a good way to gauge consent. Does she want me to be petting her? I think yes. I think yes. So if you're having trouble telling, I don't know if this dog actually wants me petting her, then just take a couple steps backwards and sit down. As you come into your lap, the dog's saying, I like your company. So that is how I will judge consent, believe it or not, even though I feel like I have a good read on dogs. So I do that a lot, especially with dogs who are a little bit more iffy. They're like, how do you feel about me? Do you like when I pet you? Because I can't tell. So sitting down, sitting a couple feet back helps. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. It's time for a walk. What do you think? What do you think? Time for a walk? Oh, she's like, we're gonna stay here all day. So this is what I want. I want her to feel comfortable around me, but I want her to also respect me. And then that's the beautiful mix right there. No. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. Down. Good girl. Very nice. Place. Good girl. Very good. Break. Good girl. Good. Down. Good girl. Very good. Place. Good girl. Good. We're seeing a lot of progress with Luna right now, just because I'm tapping into two things. I'm tapping into her previous education on whatever she has for commands, which seems like she has the basics. And I'm also tapping into her effort. I'm able to produce her trying for me. And that's because we're using the e-collar as no, right from the beginning. Sometimes I do this with dogs if I choose to use it this way. So what we would do is we would start working with the dog, and anytime that they're making a choice that is contrary to what you want them to do, it's a tap on the e-collar, right? So the e-collar lets them know, it corrects them. It lets them know that's the wrong direction. Once they head into the right direction, good. So you're playing hot and cold with them. I have a 10 on here, the perfect level for Luna right now. And I choose a level, I want to find something that's going to be corrective. And if you haven't seen our video on the difference between correction and punishment, check that out. We just posted a couple days ago. So this number, she feels the 10, but it is not punishing to her. She feels it. It's there, but it's not punishing. It has to be high enough, though, that she tunes into it, okay? So now I start using it. Now, it'll vary. You might have to go up or go down while you're working with the dog, but I'll start asking her to do things, making it very obvious with my body and with the leash guidance. And then when she's making a decision that is not correct, I can simply either say no and tap on the e-collar, or just tap on the e-collar, and the dog really learns fast that tap on the e-collar means it's cold, right? If you're thinking hot and cold. So, but when I say good, I'm marking the proper decision. So I can be very clear. So the e-collar simply at this stage is going to be used to say wrong choice. And then it's also going to be used to gain attention, okay? This is the way I'm using it with her. So now I can just start interacting with her. And through these interactions, I teach her what I want by saying that's right and that's wrong. We shape what we want, okay? Good girl. So I simply just started asking her to do things. I don't know what she knows and what she doesn't know, but I can find out very quick, right? Down. Good. Good. If she gets up, it's no. Click on the e-collar. She's starting to really, you can see the wheels working. You see her thinking. Break. Good girl. Good girl. Place. Good. So I only use the e-collar once there. So this style of using the e-collar, there are no prompts. She's only feeling the e-collar when she's making a wrong choice, when she needs to be informed that her behavior is inappropriate for what I'm looking for. Okay, so if I say come and she heads in the opposite direction, no, and a tap on the e-collar lets her know, next time I say come, don't do that, all right? But then if I say come the second time and she starts coming towards me, good. Got the leash to guide if there's confusion. I have it right here, so if I were to say come and she didn't come, I could just slowly start giving her guidance, right? Come. Good girl. Good girl. Sit. Good. Oh, you're going into the down. She knows the pattern already. Break. Good job. Good girl. So good enough. Really, pretty much. We need them to be powerful. We need her to understand what they mean. And the no is backed up with the e-collar. And sometimes it's just silent. I don't say the word no, right? So if I'm given a command, eventually no is going to be punishing. So if I'm saying a command like sit and she doesn't sit, I might just tap silently and ask for sit again. And if she seems confused, then I simply go into showing her the answer, giving her the answer. And then you just continue to do this, and within a session or two, you got a pretty sharp dog who understands their commands because you taught them, and all the e-collar means is wrong choice. Wrong choice, try again, right? As training progresses and they know their commands 100%, the e-collar is then just going to be for corrections and punishment, meaning if they make a genuine mistake, you can remind them, hey, relax, do this instead. If they're doing something that requires punishment, boom, you got your e-collar. And you got a dog who completely understands what it is and that it's coming from you and it's just a form of communication. So yeah, we start with e-collar right from the beginning because we need them to be pros at understanding what this means, okay? Place. Good girl. So you see, I'm not doing prompts with this technique, with this method, right? Down. Good girl. See how quick they pick up on it? Good girl. Good girl. An easy way to train this actually is thresholds. So you get your dog and you put them in at a threshold, a door that you don't want them to go through. You put them in a sit. And listen, if a dog doesn't know sit, this is why we use sit all the time. Super easy to shape. You don't have to necessarily teach it so that they understand it fully. You just put them in a sit, and then if they get up, no, tap, put them back into their sit. The reason why we do this is so that they can learn that no is followed by an e-collar correction, and that it's you communicating with the dog. So you actually condition them to the e-collar and the word no, and they learn that it's you communicating with them. Where you can go wrong is you don't do that and you start going into heavy corrections. Dog has no idea what the sensation is. You got a dog who's flipping out, okay? So we start low. I want my dog to feel this. I'm not looking to punish them at this point with this. I'm looking to teach, okay?